So you finally got a reply to your outreach and you get the dreaded, no thanks, we're all set. Okay, that is the worst. But don't let that stop you. I'm Diane Prince. I've built and scaled staffing businesses for over 20 years. I sold one for $28 million. And I want you to know that the we're all set is super annoying, but it's not always a dead end. It can be the start of a new opportunity if you know what to say next. Here's how to turn rejection into wins. Now, this doesn't always work, but you have nothing to lose. Okay, first things first, a reply is a win. Most people never reply. I think you can probably relate to that. So all the no's that you get are leading up to your yes. Okay, all recruiters get ghosted. All salespeople get ghosted. If you get a we're all set, it means your message broke through and that you are doing outreach. So I want to honor you for that and congratulate you. So now, instead of closing the tab and sulking, look at this as proof that your outreach is getting through. And now you have nothing to lose. You don't have this client anyway, so there is nothing to lose. You don't have the client, okay? Silence only closes the door, but a thoughtful follow-up keeps it cracked open, okay? Don't think of yourself as being pushy. You are being professional. Start by getting curious. Ask what's working well with their current recruiting setup. Hey, do you mind giving me a little bit of advice? Do you have 10 minutes anyway? I totally get it. Do you have 10 minutes anyway to give me some advice? Everybody loves giving advice. And in that call, you just might uncover some pain points that they're not aware of yet. So one thing you might say is, I would love to know what's working well for you. And if they say we already have agency, we're already working with third-party agencies, this is great too. Hey, I would love to learn what's working well with those other agencies. This shows that you have staying power, right? When you're following up, you're showing people how you'll show up when you work together. So consistency and persistence is important. Don't just go away, okay? This is not just a pitch. It isn't a pitch, it's a connection, right? Okay. So something you can say is, any chance you're open to a 10-minute intro call to tell me what's working? It would really help me out. Sometimes quick calls reveal surprising gaps that you can help with. Incidentally, I do this with dating too. I'm like, I need a vibe check before we go out. And you can tell so much. There's so many surprises that happen on a first call. Okay, another thing that's worked for me is I ask people, what would make this work for you? It doesn't mean you have to say yes to what they ask for. I once sent out a sequence, an email sequence, back when I was kind of the cold email queen. And one of my steps in the sequence was, what would make this work for you? And someone in this case, they hadn't replied at all. He replied back 15%. Okay, so before you get all 15%, that's nothing. I said to him, okay, if I give you 15%, these are the terms that I want. So I asked for access to the hiring manager's calendar. I asked for feedback within 24 hours. I set those expectations up front. And you know what? They were such an easy client. It was way well worth just doing it for 15%. It was almost like a guaranteed placement. I was also the only agency working on that role. It didn't take very long at all. Okay. Another question is, you might ask is, okay, I get it. I get you're totally set, but is there any role, or not a yes or no question, say what role? Okay, I get it, but what role? Everybody has one of those roles that's a unicorn. Maybe you've been looking for it for a while, or maybe it will change everything for you. What should I look out for you as I'm talking to candidates? Okay, for an example, I had one client once, and they were often set. They were a client already, but I knew, and they were a gaming company when I was doing tech recruiting. I knew anytime I could find a candidate with a certain skill set. Anytime I found a game developer with mass multiplayer experience and 3D experience, and especially huge bonus points. I think all of those candidates pretty much had a master's in computer science. So I knew that having that conversation, by the way, you should have that conversation with all your clients. Know that one role that if you find that candidate, you can get an interview with them. Okay. Don't walk away. Don't just walk away. Let's go back to saying if they're all set. Ask if you can keep in touch. Okay. Follow up in a month, a quarter, when their hiring season hits. Okay. You can say, is it okay if I circle back next quarter and reconnect? Now, also remember the average tenure of someone in a talent acquisition role is 18 months. Hiring managers, probably pretty similar. So this person probably will not be at this company 2 years from now. So the way that you act is establishing a relationship, even if you don't end up working with them at this current company where their current job is. Okay. So keep your energy up, stay in the game. If you liked this video, well, if it's useful to you, like it, hit like, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Diane Prince. I'm your virtual business partner. You've got this. Keep showing up and it will pay off. Also check my other videos. Check the video description for some links and some freebies and for more favorite objection handling tips. TLDR, don't ghost your pipeline. Learn to follow up like a pro, because you are a pro. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video.